This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
What's up? It's your boy, the Ted Smith. Thanks for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast. Want more? Check out the greatest podcast in all the land, The Podcast. Be sure to subscribe and listen to a brand new episode every Tuesday night.
The debauchery rolls on. You're listening to the Men's Room with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
Ted Chef on the way. Ted's Meat Potatoes has the best and the worst in the world of mac and cheese. But first time for a few emails from the Men's Room at KISW.com.
You've got mail.
As we jump right into the birthdays, guys, Colin and Michaela turn 18 years old today. They make me proud every day. Can Coach Ted get them motivated to get their lives figured out? And an inspirational quote from Miles, please. Thanks, guys. That from Dirt the Dad.
How old are they?
18.
All right.
Both of them.
All right. Well, tell you what, you're turning 18. How do you not have it figured out yet? Christ almighty. When I was 18, I knew exactly what I was going to do. That's a lie. I worked at a liquor store. Coach would say, get a job. You're going to need some income. You probably won't like the job. You're 18. Suck it up. You'll be fine. If you choose to go to college, that's an excellent choice for a lot of people. Coach didn't go. But, you guys go ahead and go get it.
All right, there, Colin and Michaela. Twins.
Twinsies.
Mm-hmm. I once dated a twin. Years ago, my friend asked me, how do you tell them apart? I explained, well, Rebecca has agreed to wear green nail polish every second day, and Steven has a penis.
Oh, no.
Guys, I want to wish my middle little brother, Alec, pronounced Agate, a very happy 28th birthday. He is the bestest middle little brother a sister could ask for, mostly because he's my only middle little brother. Could I please get a big old bong rip and the Dirty Germans talking about playing D&D when he should be around? The burning barrel drinking beer with his hot wife and cool-ass sister. That from Miranda.
Yeah, you're going to ask two dirty Germans how to play D&D. I think it's quite simple. I bring one D.
Yeah, brings the other D.
Put them together. We have D&D.
Yeah, plus, the Germans also understand relationships. He just doesn't like hanging out with you two.
All of y'all, today's my 28th birthday on the green earth. Been listening for 10 years, and I want to thank y'all for the laughs and entertainment on the long drives during work and help me discover some great music. How about a little kid face sandwich and the Dirty Germans talking about what kind of massage I'll be getting tonight? All the love, that from the littlest of mermaids, Ariel.
Fish challenge!
Yeah, tonight you'll be getting a massage where they do not use their hands. They simply use your tongue. But since you're a mermaid, they will not know where to start.
Yeah, I think it'll be what they call a dry massage, because we can take you out of the water.
Yeah. Yeah, where do we put it when you're in mermaid form?
Yeah. I remember that movie, and I always thought, Tom Hanks, sleep with the mermaid.
She was good for one thing.
He said that. Oh, God. All of y'all, I'd like to say happy birthday to my fantastic wife, Crystal. It's her 29th plus, a few trips around the sun. Love you, hun. You're the best. How about a little bit of that Green Bean song, please, if we could?
Green Bean.
Yeah.
Green Bean.
By the way, the Green Beans t-shirt for the men's room available now. Brand new in the rock shop at KISW.com. Get a t-shirt with green beans on it. You've been wanting one your entire life. Now's your chance. All the bitches like to say happy birthday to my fantastic wife, Crystal. Oh, I just read that one. My name is Sam. I'd like to wish my
green beans, Miles. Crystal would like some.
My name is Sam, and I'd like to wish my supervisor, Jeremiah at Amazon in Bremerton, a happy birthday. He does the delivery service I work for, and today's his birthday. So I'd love to hear a shout-out in the men's room from the Dirty Germans. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, what is their name again?
Jeremiah.
Yeah, Jeremiah. Very biblical name. You're going to get to what we call the biblical smackdown tonight.
Yeah, I was just thinking about sticking something in him and turning him into a bullfrog.
Yeah. Tonight he's a ball frog.
Yeah, a lot of people lick frogs.
Pacholo says my best friend RJ's birthday. He's 33 years old. I was hoping you guys would give him a big fat bong rip. And the Dirty Germans talking about him working with wood all day. Oh, thanks, guys. You're the best. That from JC.
Yeah, it's the only reason we agreed to give him a birthday shout-out today is because he is a legendary with your woodworking. Mouth only.
See, I think it's amazing. Anybody with the initials JC has a friend that works with wood.
Is that a Jesus Carpenter joke?
Yeah. I mean, his dad was a carpenter, but didn't end well.
Gentlemen, want to give a birthday shout out to my brother Dean. He is 41 years old.
Joke,
yeah,
Mike.
I know.
Don't give me that look.
He's an awesome big brother, an amazing man to his beautiful girlfriend. He knows how to have a good laugh and doesn't take life way too serious. Let's see here. Can we get a drop the beat and Captain Crunch talking about smoking meat on a boat? Thanks a bunch, guys. That from Dean's middle sister, Stephanie.
Drop the beat.
Ooh, ahoy there. On the USS Guppy, a lot of meat gets smoked. A lot. And oddly enough, I don't even have a grill or a smoker.
Oh, no.
Oddly enough, most people aboard USS Guppy agree it's a tie between Little Debbie and Chef Boyardee for who smokes the best meat. Don't worry, Little Debbie's a dwarf. She's 40. And there's a reason the Lakes lady was on her knees. She was not excited about butter. Crunchberry.
Guys, to my woodchuck Don, happiest 50th birthday. Let's find a nice log this weekend camping. I love you. That from Michelle. Could you please play a little Dirty Germans for me?
Yeah, sure. Of course we can play the Dirty Germans, but we prefer when you play with the Dirty Germans.
See, I just like to go camping. Sometimes you play the old German game of 2 people, 1 sleeping bag.
Yeah, I also played the game. Can you find my testicles?
Yeah. What was the other one? Oh, there's a snake in here.
Hello, guys. My awesome coworker and friend Troy is turning 60. Please have Coach Ted help motivate him to get climbing to keep him climbing as an arborist at 60 years old and a loyal public servant. Thanks, guys. That from the Lone Hippie.
I mean, come on now. You're at 60. You're obviously still in great shape. You haven't retired from this. And when has Coach ever told anybody to stop climbing? We're not going to stop climbing the top of the division. We're not going to stop climbing to the top of this conference. We got one thing. Keep climbing till we hit the pinnacle.
All right, guys, here you go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ya's a Dirty Germans brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat. And potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the Men's Room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef is here.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Now, as we all know, people love mac and cheese. I will say mac and cheese has had an amazing transformation in the last 15 years.
I think mostly because people started doing the homemade stuff, right?
Correct. But in Southern cuisine, you know what I mean?
Right.
Soul food, like mac and cheese was always a staple. Mm-hmm. Last 15 years, other people have found it. But, right, like homemade mac and cheeses, gourmet mac and cheeses.
Right.
I still struggle. It's just probably the way I eat, but when I go out, I know a place that's famous for, come in, you get a bowl of mac and cheese. We had this, we had that. But whenever I go to a restaurant, I like mac and cheese as a side. I just don't think, man, I want a giant bowl of mac and cheese.
I agree. I like it. I could eat a bowl, but you're right. I want it with something.
Correct. To me, right.
That's all it is.
It's summertime. We're having a barbecue, even a cookout, right? There's the mac and cheese. Mm-hmm. But I will say this, though. I appreciate that it shows up at, all seasons, all holidays.
Hell yeah.
But most of us got our start eating boxed mac and cheese.
Absolutely.
Now, it's a highly debated conversation. We've had it in here for years. Some people will always say Kraft Original just because that's what they grew up on.
It's what you know.
Right. To me, Velveeta shells of cheese was always just somewhat fancier. I love it. If I'm going to make mac and cheese at home for myself, it's only going to be probably shells of cheese.
All right. Okay.
So this is a list of the best and worst mac and cheeses. They ranked them. It's only out of 9. So we'll start with number 9. You got it?
Oh, yeah, I can get that ready.
Cue the singers.
Number 9.
Ladies, are you ready?
Cue the singers.
Come on.
Thank you, guys.
Is it Banza? Bonza?
How do you spell it?
Banza?
Yes.
I'm just guessing. Never heard of it.
It's the gluten-free brand of pastas made out of chickpeas.
Oh, come on.
So this is last, right?
This is last.
Okay, thank
Now,
God.
Look at the box. Miles is supposed to, like, the box tells you
That orange
you don't
box?
want to eat this. Yeah, I mean, it looks like this sucks, right?
Made with chicken.
Yeah, and they make a lot of products, and I get it if you're gluten-free. They say when it's served in a deeply flavorful sauce, the beanie taste can't be more or less masked. Their cheese sauce was superb at best. All that chickpea flavor was the first thing to hit my taste buds.
Okay.
And it's about $4 a box. Here's the thing. I have tried
$4 a box.
Right, I've tried some of their pastas, this and that, and like I'm fine with substituting certain things in.
Sure.
I love chickpeas. I struggle with chickpeas like pasta, and that. Like I'm not shocked.
I don't
this
want
is the
that.
bottom of the barrel.
Right.
Okay.
You know why they charge so much, Miles? Because the only reason you're buying this is because you have to. Your doctor
guess so.
said you have an allergy. Otherwise,
And everything you
nobody-
eat has to taste like ass.
Yeah.
Number 8.
The Whole Foods 365 brand.
Whole Foods.
If you go to Whole Foods, that's like their, you know, like other stores have like Kroger.
Sure. Okay,
365 is
okay.
like their standard
I see.
in-house brand. This one actually is a very good price point. It's very affordable. People just said, yeah, we just don't like it. They're like, for an organic option, like it's priced correctly. People are just like, we just don't care for it.
Okay.
Right.
That says it all. Like, man, this is very economical. Too bad it sucks.
I'm here for mac and cheese.
Number 7.
Out of 9, Kraft Original.
Oh, boo. Boo,
Oh,
boo,
don't
boo.
get all sentimental.
I don't even want to hear.
It's not good. You're sentimental.
That's exactly what they even say. Look, for nostalgic reasons, Kraft Original will probably always be the best-selling mac and cheese.
No
ever.
doubt about it.
Kids still love it, this and that. But they're just saying, like, listen, man, like, right, like we get it. That's what you're used to. And fine, if you want to order, but it's just like you can't argue when you compare it to another one that it tastes that good.
It's not good. It's not the worst thing, but it's not good.
It's unique tasting.
It is, because it does not taste like cheese.
No.
It tastes like Kraft mac and cheese.
Number 6.
Annie's grass-fed.
Grass-fed what?
I don't know.
Guess the dairy that goes into the cheese.
Right.
I guess.
Again, this one's a little pricier. Annie's has a couple on this list, so we'll get back to Annie.
Organic shells and real aged cheddar grass fed.
Yeah, I guess the cheddar, the milk comes from a cow
Grass-fed
that
cow,
ate grass.
okay.
Which, again, all cows should eat grass, just my theory on it.
I know cows eat other things. Just in my experience, the only thing I've ever personally seen a cow eat, grass.
What if they just ate weeds or dandelions? Would you be down?
Cows?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Number 5.
Trader Joe's. They said, is it perfect? No. They said it's a solid choice, especially at a very budget-friendly price point. Yeah, it's like $1 a box. And honestly, like, Trader Joe's is like, they have a few things that'll blow you away, but that's the great thing about Trader Joe's. Everything's super affordable, and nothing sucks.
And they have the higher end stuff too, so they've got more of a frozen dinner mac and cheese option. And then they also have, back to what we're talking about, the boxed macaroni and cheese.
Miles, this list is just boxed mac and
that's right.
cheese,
That's
all
right.
right?
I'm just saying, if you go to
stay
Trader
on the
Joe's,
highway with me, brother.
You've got options. Just know that. You can get something else.
Yeah.
Number 4.
Annie's Original.
All right. I don't think I've ever had Annie's, to be honest with you.
Is that the rabbit pasta shaped?
Yeah.
Rabbit shaped.
Well, number one, though, like, right, you always talk about you don't like going to the grocery store.
That is correct.
But also, yeah, just knowing you, like, Annie's is in a lot of places, but especially, like Miles was saying earlier, I don't know if that was on the air or off the air, but if you go to, like, a Whole Foods or a PCC or one of those kind of grocery stores.
Annie's is kind of their thing.
Annie's is there everywhere.
Okay.
And Annie's Original, good. Like, you just don't want the grass-fed one. But this one's a little
Really?
right, that was earlier on the list. This one's a little pricier, right? Like $3.20 a box. But yeah, they're like, man, people really like Annie's. She's doing good out there.
Okay.
Number 3.
Kraft Deluxe.
Now, what separates Kraft Deluxe from your standard?
Is it a mixture of cheese?
Okay, so Kraft, right?
All right.
The big argument I always had with people with shells of cheese versus Kraft box mac and cheese is that the Velveeta shells of cheese, you boil the noodles or the shells, and then you add the Velveeta cheese sauce.
Correct.
Right?
Okay.
And it's in there. Kraft Deluxe does the same thing. It's got a thicker noodle, all right? And then it's got a rich, creamy sauce that packs in a whole lot of flavor, makes the deluxe version kind of like, it's it's Kraft mac. Look, it's $4. Like, let me break it down for everybody. All right, here's the deal.
All right.
You got a bunch of kids around your house. Regular.
Adults
You got
coming
some
over.
Home by yourself.
Right. Now you got some friends at the house, right? Maybe you enjoyed a beverage, smoking a little marijuana. You go, you know what, fellas? I got the good stuff for us. I got the Kraft Deluxe tonight.
Gotcha. All right.
Number 2.
My personal favorite, Velveeta. The shells and cheese.
That's
look,
number 2.
They even say it. Like, look, there's Velveeta haters out there. Now, listen, I had a 50-50 Velveeta experience over Super Bowl. Like, I was like, right, that dip is very rich. But to this day, I swear to God, like, if I'm like, you know, it's like, you know how it is. Sometimes on a Saturday or Sunday, I get thrilled. I say, Miles, you know what I'm saying. And you're just like, screw it, man. I'm going to make this. I'm going to make that. You go to the grocery store and you get, like, baked beans, a thing of hot dogs, shells and cheese.
All right.
I'm not really selling shells and cheese when it's like, I got to get baked beans, hot dogs.
Sounds like you just got fired from your job.
I know, it's like a wild day. But sometimes you want to taste
I got you.
the dirty side of life. You know?
Maybe that's how they should advertise. Velveeta shells and cheese. The dirty side.
It'll take you back.
Well, and it's weird with Velveeta, right? Because, it shocked me when I bought that block that like, oh, yeah, it's not by the other cheese, it's just on the shelf.
Right. And it tastes like it.
But the fact it's in that silver packet container with the shells and cheese, it never dawned on. I was like, I guess this is. I mean, it basically, it is the same thing.
Now I'm curious what number 1 is, because I assumed that would be it.
Take a guess.
I don't know. I thought we covered them all.
So we've had store brands, we've had organic brands, we've had chickpea brands.
This is the best one.
This is number 1.
Correct. Walmart.
What?
Walmart Great Value Mac and Cheese.
All right, Walmart.
The guy says, he goes, look, it's my hands down winner, regardless of price point. If you add in the fact the box costs me cents, I have a hard time buying anything else. Literally, how much do you think it costs to get a box of this mac and cheese?
So what Kraft is normally a little bit over $1.
I'll say 69 cents.
So, right, Kraft Original's just over $1. You go to Walmart, that Great Value, which is like their store brand, you're talking about 35 cents for
Get out of here. That is a great deal.
Damn.
Great deal.
All right.
It is. Well, they have a lot of stuff in there. But again, box mac, nowadays with the mac and cheese revival, like box mac and cheese is either, you know, like you're in a hurry or it's sentimental and you're just like.
But I bet you there's still a box in your cabinet.
I have 2.
Right.
The only thing I want to say, one advantage to the Velveeta style, the shells or whatever, is that when you have boxed mac and cheese, typically you need other ingredients. Like right now, I ran out of butter. That's not good when you don't have mac and cheese. I don't have any milk in my house. But if you just have the Velveeta and shells, man,
it's all right there.
You still do it. Yeah.
And I'm with you. I just recently made some Kraft and it shocked me. I was like, I actually have to add stuff.
Yep. Thank you, Head Chef. We appreciate it. You are listening to The Men's Room.
99.9 KISW. The shenanigans continue. This is The Men's Room with Miles and Thrill.
All right, coming up here in just minutes, we will drink and we will toast with the shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way at 5:50. But first, quick check out Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
All right, police in England responded to a call about a tiger in a local garden, but it turned out to be a stuffed animal.
Well, they weren't entirely wrong.
Didn't that happen not terribly long ago? Like a few years back, I swear that someone was like, oh my God, there's a tiger.
I think that one was
about the Puyallup one?
Was that here?
That was Puyallup tiger.
It was a stuffed tiger, right?
Just
Wasn't it like on the side of the road or something like that?
Yeah.
No kidding. There's a funeral home in Arkansas that's being sued because they accidentally cremated someone that wasn't supposed to be.
Oopsie doodle.
Right. And this was a religious group right here that was saying, that.
Oh, I kind of saw the headline, right?
Because I haven't gotten to that particular portion of the Bible, but it basically talks about.
I grew up, the Catholics, that was a massive no-no.
Right.
And then recently, I don't know what they changed, but like Coach Wooten, like he got cremated, and people it's not like people do it now, so I don't know.
Right.
I have
there's
no idea
something about like when the rapture comes, then
yeah,
you're
they said
be
when
collected.
the rapture comes, right? You're supposed to be collected. If you incinerate the body, they can't be. So
also
that's a religious belief that this is problematic.
Right, exactly. Ford has filed a patent for a new system.
They're going to hell.
Exactly. Well, and that was the whole thing. Is that
you just sent him to hell?
Exactly. You just condemned his soul because you cremated him instead of letting us bury him. So
now that's when you look at someone and go, "Don't you hope you're wrong now?"
Oh no!
If you're right,
oh no!
Gary's future is really dark.
Ford has.
I'm just saying.
Gary's just standing in line at the other side, just like, oh no!
No, not the gun! Ow!
Ford has filed a patent for a new system that provides climate control for a truck bed.
All right. That makes
Or
sense.
like if you camp it or something?
Exactly. If you're camping, depending on what you got in the back there, I can understand some need for it. I just don't know if that's one of those perks that you don't buy the truck for, but you tell everybody about.
Well, when you throw your kids back there in the winter, they'll stay warm.
There you go.
Well, the thing is, trucks are just so much different now. Like when I grew up, people that had trucks, like hauled stuff or
They were like the commercial,
right? They were like truck people. But nowadays, like everybody I know has trucks. It's just like a thing. Like, oh, you got to get a truck. But also, I think part of that is the truck companies. Like, good job. You put all the bells and whistle on it, and you got a whole new market.
You bet.
Give people some luxury too.
The first automobile I ever had was a truck, and I was proud to have a truck. Then I realized I don't have a need for a truck.
I'm truck guy, huh?
I was truck guy. I had an '88 GMC Sierra. Loved that truck, but not at the gas pump. I'm basically paying today what I did back then at the gas pump.
Damn.
A woman posted to Reddit about her dad mentioning delicious biscuits that he's been buying from gas stations for the last 20 years. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and pass on that one. We'll have more on that later. Frosted.
Damn it! I can't wait.
Won't take long.
I can't wait.
10 minutes from now.
Right.
Frosted Flakes are spicing things up with cinnamon and strawberry flavors. I'm in.
Yeah, it's got to be good.
I'm in.
I'll give it a try. Why not?
I am cinnamon guy through and through, other than candy, because then it gets spicy, and I don't appreciate
There's something weird about that.
But sugar cinnamon, I'm in, 100%.
How about an atomic fireball?
No.
Okay.
I'm 100% with Mike. If it's any kind of pastry or anything else that has cinnamon,
in.
All for it.
Go.
I hate cinnamon candies, hot tamales, all that stuff.
The only
I don't like hot tamales either.
The only realm that I will go in that direction is either freshening my breath, be it like a toothpaste or a gum, because I hear that cinnamon actually does really help deactivate the nasty smells, or 2, whiskey, Fireball.
Well,
good call.
You know what I mean? That's the only time that I'll dip into that. But like popping a candy in my mouth that I have to suck on and just dissolve in my mouth, that is that spiciness, I'm good.
Yeah, I remember atomic fireballs were huge. I was always more of a lemon head guy.
Same.
Cinnamon rolls. Everything with cinnamon's pretty good. They put cinnamon in chocolates, like a Mexican chocolate. Fantastic.
When I was a kid, I was brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts was always my favorite. The cinnamon oatmeal. Yeah, cinnamon was my jam.
Cinnamon applesauce.
Cinnamon applesauce, you got it, man. And honestly, strawberry Frosted Flakes. Strawberry doesn't get enough credit. I think that in a breakfast cereal would be fantastic.
Agreed.
Especially when you spice it up with Frosted Flakes.
Now, I love that the fruits get breakfast cereal treatment, though. Like strawberries, always strong. Right? That's it. You got honey, cinnamon, strawberry. Those seem to be your 3 main players.
Not bad. Yeah.
I guess raisins, technically.
Then they'll throw a quote-unquote berry in there, which is basically just blueberry mixed with something else that fruititizes it. Fruititizes. We're about to see the resurgence of the lower back tattoo. Apparently they're cool again.
Let's get it, ladies.
I saw one when they were
popular now for men.
I saw one when they were on their way out, and this particular person did not execute properly. Like they put the stamp in that particular phrase.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, man, if it's a good piece of work, I don't care where you get it.
I mean, look, they always look cool. I always thought they always look sexy. I mean, if I had a choice, I'd rather look at that than something deep on your ribs.
Yeah, no kidding. Don't have to read the whole thing.
Oh, I have made that joke a couple times, and you feel some woman's eye, and like at this house party staring at you. And I'm like, what do you have written on your ribs?
What is it?
Well, it's in Chinese, Ted, and it says,
Coca-Cola, $2.99. But they told me it means strength.
Did you guys hear about the guy that was actually writing Chinese characters that were not what they wanted at all? Like somebody wants the character for water written on their back because of a water spirit.
Because no one did their own research.
He's basically calling them a bitch and whatnot on their back and the characters.
Oh yeah, you'd be stunned at the number of people that have that.
Yes,
you need to do your own research if you want a foreign language or a foreign character.
Exactly.
Right? So you go in, and he would just come up. He said, like, one of them was Coca-Cola, but he said the thing is, the Chinese symbol that we use for Coca-Cola looks really cool.
Nice.
To your average American eyes. He's like, but if you're Chinese, it just says, why do you have Coca-Cola tattooed on your
See, but I'd appreciate that more. I'd be like, ooh, what does that say? Actually, it's Coca-Cola. I'd be like, you know what? Respect. I like it.
Looks cool.
I like the comedy tattoo. You know, like Daffy Duck pushing a lawnmower across your body. I appreciate those. Most people say their next car will be electric or hybrid. My guess is just because options are kind of going in that direction.
Oh, for sure.
You know, the first thing is that, the more expensive cars are going to be the electric and the hybrids, and then they're going to mass produce it, figure out how to do it more effectively, more efficiently, and then they're going to bring the price down a little bit.
Yeah, it's like HD TVs.
Right.
I mean,
who do you know that has the big tube TV anymore?
Nobody.
Right.
Nobody. Right, same thing.
Ta-da.
The electric, I think America loves cars.
Sure.
And there's such an identity with like the
100%.
like the American muscle car and this and that.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only difference.
Right. But I think it's also worth admitting that the muscle car era in this country is pretty well dead.
Well, based on the fact that most
Well,
of
now you
these
call it
sedans, they're
performance.
pulling off of the market.
Yeah.
So, it's more,
You call it performance instead of muscle car. Right?
Exactly.
And that's all you want.
They'll still be a novelty item. They'll still be out there and be available.
And no doubt
Ford
those
only
cars are
has the
beautiful.
Mustang. You know,
Right.
Chevy, for the most part, has the Corvette. They all have one.
But even then, they're still the sports cars and the muscle cars. They're also adapting. You know,
Right.
I feel like I saw a hybrid Camaro not terribly long ago.
I
Or
think I
something
saw
like
either
that.
an electric or a hybrid Mustang
Yeah.
SUV looking thing the other day. It was pretty
Exactly.
cool.
I mean, they're all kind of just leaning in that direction because let's face it, gas was expensive before Ukraine.
Yeah.
We're kind of done with this garbage, man. Most people, I already read that one. 57% of people say they've eaten a vegetable that tasted better than expected.
Well, it's always nice because you don't have any expectations. It's like going to a concert where you don't know the band. And then all of a sudden you're like, these guys are pretty good. This is not bad as I thought it was going to be. I didn't really want to come, but I'm glad I'm here. You know,
I agree with that.
100%. You know,
But they said people are loyal to the vegetables like we are to our cigarette brands. So I don't like vegetables at all, right? But it's people that like, say, carrots, asparagus, and green beans. When they go to the produce section, they're like, the only thing they go for are the carrots, asparagus. Like, they don't want to try any other vegetables, which I think is crazy. And look, again, I don't like vegetables. They all taste kind of the same to me. So to me, there's a boat that everyone's missing if they don't. And it's genetic. You can taste this particular thing or
I was
you
about
cannot.
to say, you took a chemical test.
Yeah. And they're like, right, if you can taste this, you don't like vegetables.
You know what I say every time, like, you go to a steakhouse, you have an expectation to have a pretty good steak.
Sure.
100%.
But every time I go to a steakhouse, I always say the same thing. Man, this is a really good baked potato. I like this baked potato. Man, I should eat baked potatoes more. This is really
Well,
good.
like, right. If I, like, yeah, I'm with you, too. Like, number one, it's got to have cream spinach. Not a real steakhouse if you don't. But that's just my opinion.
All right.
But also, like, I never thought about it till you were just reading that, Mike. Like, oh my God, I buy the same. When I buy vegetables, like, it's right. It's always the same ones.
Because they said, like anything, meat, you'll try different meat or a different cut. Fruit, you'll try different fruits. But they said, man, when it comes to vegetables, it's like what you like is what you like. That is it.
When I get salad, I buy a bagged Caesar salad. Every single time.
Yeah.
Every once I've done like crazy Southwestern,
Right.
Asian salad, all this stuff. I always just end up going back to Caesar salad. I know it's not the healthiest thing in the world, but I feel like I'm halfway there. I'm eating salad.
Yeah.
Like, give me a break.
Yeah. There's a 1 in 7. Sorry, hang on a second. What in the world is going on here?
Altoids, Mike. I was wondering if you ever had Altoids.
Oh, there it is. Appreciate you, Ted. Yes, I have had Altoids, and they're fantastic.
Yeah.
They're great. Thank you. 85% of pet owners say their pet has a nickname.
Well, yeah. Any living
MFer.
thing in your house,
Right.
it
When is the
changes.
last time that you went by your given name to your parents?
You mean my parents calling me?
Right.
But
When's the last time your parents called you Steven, Miles, Ed,
to
Ted?
be fair, everyone in my
All the time.
family, everyone in my family calls me Steven.
What do they call you?
Nobody calls me
Buddy.
Steve.
I've been Buddy my entire life.
Buddy. Huh.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that said, I never call my kids by their names.
I call him Kid.
Right.
Right.
Bud, kid, boy,
Right.
girl, depending on the situation.
I've been
But-
pal. I've been buddy. Never been a baby. Thank God.
You don't have brothers, though.
Fair.
So you might get this. I get Chris a lot of times, too.
Oh, no.
Yeah, by your parents.
My mom would call
My
me.
parents-
My mom would
absolutely.
call me
Right,
the name of
it's like-
the dog,
Right.
you name it. She
The
called me
Rolodex
Sunshine,
of-
Nick, Nat. Then she finally get to my name. I'm like, I was the first. God, come on, man.
Our friends over at BuzzFeed got an article here. It says, in a surprising Hollywood move, some celebrities have waited until marriage to consummate their relationships. And they did give us a list of 10. Now, these are the 10 celebrities who waited until marriage for sex. That doesn't mean that they hadn't had sex before they had gotten married to
So
these
if
people.
they started dating, they just made the decision that why don't we
Correct.
just wait until we get married to do
Exactly. So any
Yeah, we
ideas?
need to get married
Bless
in the
you.
next 10 minutes because I have a raging erection. We can get it annulled, but let's go ahead and do that. And a call over my buddy that can ordain this. And we're having
I
Tina
do.
Fey.
You.
Tina Fey's not a bad call. Any other celebrities that you guys can
Tim
think of?
Tebow's the one that comes to mind.
Tim Tebow, not a bad call.
Is he married now?
I don't know. I just know that he was one of those people who said he was going to save himself to marriage.
Yeah, I said that too.
Sierra
and Russell Wilson, I hear about that one all the time.
You can't not.
Right.
I just call him a quarterback.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Some dude in Denver.
Some guy. I hear he's cooking.
The stadium.
Number 10 of the celebrities who waited until marriage for sex, Miranda Kerr, is that her name?
Miranda Kerr, yeah.
And Snapchat founder Evan Spiegel. The choice was based on Evan's traditional beliefs. Miranda already had a kid with Orlando Bloom.
Yeah, she was married to Orlando Bloom.
Exactly. So. That's my... Do what you want. Everybody's free to do what they want. It's just, if you're going to put a religious aspect on it, it's like, you're already divorced.
Right.
That's kind of a no-no.
Maybe this guy saw the Orlando Bloom nude photo with Katy Perry and thought to himself, you know what? She'll never marry me if she sees my penis before we... this sounds like a good idea.
Celebrities who waited until marriage for sex. Tamara Mowry at number 9. Again, it was a religious thing. She was part of the Mowry sisters there, the twins.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I would assume it's a religious thing. I don't...
Who are the Mowry sisters?
Sister. It was on Disney Channel.
Oh. Wait.
Now, see, one of them could say they were waiting for sex, but maybe both of them had sex.
Tia was the prettier one. I'm sorry.
All right, Sister. Yeah, American sitcom.
Yeah,
I know that show.
Yeah, man.
American sitcom.
Their little brother.
I
Todd
just read
was big.
Google.
I know. This is American sitcom.
Their little brother Taj was big on Disney Channel when I was growing up as well. Like that.
All right,
whole trio.
Sister. I was like, dude, that was kind of a big show when I was.
Oh yeah,
a certain age.
I like that show, man. Number 8, Jordan Sparks. Yet again, had a very strict Christian upbringing, so kind of kept that role going there. Number 7 of the celebrities who waited until marriage for sex, Ted Smith, you nailed it, Sierra and Russell Wilson. Sierra says it helped them build a strong foundation.
How long did they date? Probably, would you say, a year or so?
About that much, yeah.
You think he did a hype video for it?
Okay, do you...
Instead of foreplay?
Let me ask you a question.
Here he is unzipping his pants.
Do you negotiate everything but sex? I mean, is that part of the thing? Like, well, we can, you know what I mean? We can hit
and then there's argument on that.
We can hit a triple.
Right. Is this sex that might result in you being pregnant or intercourse?
Yeah, exactly.
And there are those that do draw the line. It's like physical contact other than maybe kissing.
Right. What is your definition of that? That
exactly.
would be my question on some of these relationships.
And for others, people that I know, it's like, you know what? It doesn't just have to be the downstairs area, man.
I'll agree with that, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Exactly. See, and that is sex to other people because it's even called blank sex.
I just still think it's crazy. Like, you're right. Like, they were both married before, or I don't know if she was married to Future. I know they were together. But
Right,
they
definitely had a kid with him.
Right, he has an ex.
Right.
Right. And then it's like, but this time, let's wait.
Right.
Which one do you think said, damn, man, you didn't even shave?
Oh, no.
I mean, you knew this was that. God damn.
Number 6, Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon.
Probably because Nick said, listen, if we have sex, you will get pregnant.
It even says on here, it's kind of impossible to believe now that Nick Cannon could even temporarily sheath his sword. Oh, no.
I will say that Nick Cannon, I guess this is in defense of him, right? Because, like, he was like, oh, no, I'm purposely making all these kids. And then, what was it, like a month ago, he was like, I should back off that.
Oh, you think?
So he seems very, like, hot and cold with these decisions. The other thing is that Nick Cannon is my age, all right? We all grew up watching that Honey video, and we all know what we thought. So I'm just like, I have a hard time buying this one.
I think that's why they ended up getting married. Because she said, if you want to have sex with me,
we gotta wait.
We have to get married.
What would you do, Ted?
Would you marry me?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I would have waited.
Like, we both know it's not going to last.
Okay.
I mean, can we go to Vegas and just run it through here real quick? Or
I mean, right. I guess mutual stuff.
Right. Number 5, Miles, you nailed it, Tim Tebow.
And I guess, I think if he got married, we'd know, right?
I don't know.
Yes. I feel like, yes, we would know.
What do you think he's going to be like at that point? We see him in the broadcast now, and he's a pretty smooth broadcaster. Give him credit. Mm-hmm. When he finally gets laid, he'd be like, sup, everyone.
Is he in his 30s?
He might be married now.
She got T-boned. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Number 4, the celebrities who waited until marriage for
Tell
sex.
you one thing, they're only doing a missionary. You see, it's not switch position.
Oh, that's right.
You saying he's not a tight end or not a quarterback?
Not well. Steve the Thrill Hill, you got the highest guess here with Tina Fey at number 4. She claims that she couldn't give it away.
Give it away now.
Right? You know what?
All right.
Ain't no problem in holding out, man. You know what? I'm in favor of.
If you're in favor, have you done it?
I mean,
no. You haven't.
Fair.
I
mean, at least being choosy about it. I'm in favor. I like that.
We can respect things we don't do.
I can respect that. I just wouldn't do it.
Tebow married Miss Universe 2017.
Oh, damn.
Atta boy.
And South African model Demi Lee Peters. The couple were married during a 30-minute ceremony in South Africa. So he's been married for a couple years now.
All right. Good for him. Well, prove my theory wrong. We didn't know about it.
No, you just think if he got married, people would be like, all right, Tebow finally got laid.
Everybody okay over there?
Yeah.
Number 3, Kevin Jonas. Apparently he was the only Jonas who kept his purity pledge.
Well, none of them wanted to do it.
No!
Right.
Like the management said, hey, man, do this, because that's what we're selling right now. People would be dumb enough to believe it. I never believe that crap, right? But at least to his credit, like, right. But the other guys were like, what is a purity ring? We are popular and chicks dig us. There is no chance I'm wearing a purity ring.
He's also the Jonas brother you can't name.
That's correct. He's the bonus Jonas.
Bonus Jonas.
Damn. I'm sorry. That's trademarked for the 4th. I used that incorrectly. I don't think that he's the bonus Jonas. I think there actually is a 4th Jonas brother that people don't know about that they call the bonus Jonas. It's not Kevin. I'm sorry. I used that one wrong. That's my bad.
Damn, Kevin's not even that.
You're the drummer. Kevin's the one waiting for the reunion tour. Joe and Nick will be okay. Kevin's like, come on. I need this.
Guys, help me out, please. Number 2, Justin Bieber and Haley Baldwin.
Yeah, because he got really into that super church.
Oh.
And that guy got caught cheating on his wife.
Yeah.
Oh, what do
Shocking.
you know? Hooray.
You mean I didn't have sex and you... Oh.
Womp womp.
Well, keep in mind, he didn't have sex with her. I think Justin Bieber was like, I waited to have sex because my penis was so sore from all the sex I'd had up until then.
And this is the number 1 celebrity. This is going to be a celebrity duo that waited until marriage for sex. I believe it came from the 90s. Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey.
Correct.
Said Jess was worried Nick wouldn't stick around when she told him
weird pause.
She wanted to wait.
Strange place to pause.
It's where he would.
It was on the page. I couldn't resist.
We're going to have to dump something.
A woman in Ohio called 911, but in a shocking twist, it wasn't for an emergency.
It was not. What was it for?
I'll tell you all about it at 5:50.
Thank you, Mike Hawk. Headlines are coming up at 5:50. In the meantime, let's get a contestant on the line for Profile This at 206-421-ROCK. All right, if we made it to drinking time.